Good morning, everybody. I'm here today with some special friends. I'm here today with
William
and
Jessica.
And we're going to bring the children's time to you. Today begins the second week of Advent. And Advent is a time when we prepare our hearts and our minds for the coming of Jesus at Christmas. And one way we do that is just to learn about what the gift is each Sunday. And this week, it's about peace.
Let's start with a simple call and response. For any of our friends joining us for the first time today, we're so glad that you're here. Here's how the call and response will go. I will say something and then you'll respond each time with "make room for Jesus." And as you do, you can observe what goes on in your heart. Like this.
Can we try?
Yeah.
We make
Room for Jesus.
Make room for family. Make room for friends.
We make room for Jesus. Be sure to do that with us.
Make way for love that never ends.
We make room for Jesus.
Make room for others who need a hand.
We make room for Jesus.
Make room for others who need a hand.
We make room for Jesus.
Oops. Amen.
Amen. If you were here last week, you watched us unwrap a big present. Do any of you see where that big present is today?
No.
No?
I think we threw it out.
Did we throw it out?
Yeah, we
Oh,
threw
no.
it out.
That's really sad.
That is
Yeah,
sad.
It had nothing in it. It was my favorite, but the parents were like, "You can't sleep in a bed. It has cockroaches in it." So yeah.
So I guess we threw the big box away.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Oh, I'm sad. Oh, wait a minute. What? What did one of you say? Oh, we just have to look down?
Wait,
Down
what?
here? Down
My
there?
bed!
Oh, here it is. It's right in front of us. It's like, well, what does it look like to you?
My bed.
Your bed. What does it look
It's
like
upside
to
down.
you?
It looks like a table to me.
I kind of think it looks like a table too. Last week we explored hope. When we have hope, we can see a whole world of possibilities, of things that we could do that maybe our imaginations help us see. This week we're going to explore something else, something that has to do with a table. But this is not any ordinary table. This is the table of peace. Wonderful meals can take place around this table. Remember, you have to imagine. Who would like to share what one of their favorite foods is?
You.
Jess, what's one of your favorite foods?
My favorite food is spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Spaghetti time.
As a kid, I used to say sketty. That's my favorite food is sketty.
That sounds like you're sketching something. Like my favorite food, my
Are
favorite
you-
meal is sketchy.
Are you fixing the spaghetti for your mom?
Yeah, I'm
Aw.
gonna fix it first. That way it's cold when all of our other
That's
meals are
wonderful.
done.
So we have spaghetti at the table of peace, right?
All yours.
Thank you.
It's 2 metric tons.
And Will has prepared it for both of us to have, for all of us to have, because at the table of peace, we don't serve ourselves, we serve each other. So if you're willing to make the spaghetti for our friend here, who loves spaghetti, raise your hand.
Make the spaghetti.
I'm always ready to make spaghetti for somebody who wants it.
Make the spaghetti.
And don't worry if you don't know how to cook. Remember, we're pretending. So anything we do is okay here. Who else wants to share what? William, what's your favorite food?
Okay, you can go first. I actually have to think about this.
You have to think about this?
Yes, I do.
I like soups.
Ooh, soups is a good
Soups. So I wonder who's going to prepare soup
All right, I'll
for
make
me.
you some soup.
And I'll make some bread to dip the soup in.
Oh, great.
Pot, pour in some broth.
Oven.
Stir and stir and stir. Oh, hang on. Let me ladle it into a bowl. You don't want to just eat out of the big pot.
Eat it out of the pot.
Thank you, Jess.
Here's-
I'm going to put that on the table. Okay, Will, it's your turn.
Bread.
Oh, and
I
bread.
made you the bread.
Thank you.
Bread's
Now,
not
what's
my
your favorite food?
Okay, I'm gonna go with sushi and shrimp.
Sushi and
is
shrimp.
really
Now,
good. Specifically ones with eel in it. I love eel.
So I was part of a church that had a lot of Japanese people. I think I can do this. Okay, so you have to take the shrimp and you have to have 5 ingredients in it. So I'm gonna have shrimp and I'm gonna have seaweed and I'm gonna have rice and I'm gonna have some vegetables that I don't know what they're called, but they taste good. And then you put them together and then you have to roll it out.
Nice and tight.
And then I have to put it together, roll it with my hand like this. And then I give it to Will.
Ah.
So now we eat our foods together, right? And we also
Oh.
share. Would you like some
I
soup?
would love some soup.
Okay,
Thank
we'll
you.
ladle it out into a bowl.
Thank
Would you
Well,
like some
wait, I'm
soup?
chopping up some sushi. Thank you, though.
Okay.
I don't want any sushi.
Yes, I'd love some
Absolutely.
You're gonna
sushi.
toss it into your mouth.
Here we go. Wow, he's good. He's a good tosser like that. This sure is a lot, but there's always room at the table of peace for anyone. God makes sure around God's table, everybody has a place. Everybody has a seat. And that's why the table is a table of peace. Because when everybody has a seat around God's table, they don't have to fight for a place to be. Because everyone's welcome. And so the table of peace teaches us how to get along with each other. Sometimes we might be mad at the table at peace and share some feelings that we're not happy with each other, but we still have our place in God's kingdom. Now Jess is going to close us with our song today.
Okay, so it's going to be a lot like the song last week, but instead we're going to sing peace instead of hope because we're celebrating peace this week. So it sounds like this. Make room for peace. Make room for peace. Jesus is coming. Make room for peace. Now let's try together.
Make room for peace. Make room for peace. Jesus is coming. Make room for peace. We wish you peace around your Advent table and always. Remember, God has a chair for you, a place for you to be. Amen. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll see you next week.